Get some details from that, but Toby Moody has been tweeting, and I'm afraid the year seems like it may end on another tragic note. Let's wind up our Spirit of the Race and Spirit of the Year awards on a bit more of an up note, of course. And Eve has been watching, and thank you for your submissions. By some, we'll do the Spirit of the Race first, and by some margin, it is the debutant, the new boy, Wolfgang Reep, as the number 2 Audi is craned away from the infield at turn number 8. Wolfgang Reep, the latest member of the Nismo Athletes Club and GT Academy graduate to join the World Championship in Prototype Drivers, wins the Spirit of the Race award as voted by RadioLeMans.com. And for the Spirit of the Year, I think we're going to combine 2 nominations here. There's Aston Martin Racing, particularly the 95 crew, as voted again by yourself. So Aston Martin Racing for the literal highs and lows that they have had to suffer this year, and they've even had the worst of luck here. Your Spirit of the Year award then goes to Aston Martin Racing. Spirit of the Race here in Bahrain to Wolfgang Reep. Thank you for everybody who was taking part in that. No trophies to be handed out, just the knowledge of the people concerned, who I know will be listening and will find out that they have caught your attention in the best possible way, and it is very much appreciated by the teams, the drivers and everyone else who gets that. So Nick,
I have I might not mention the award, but I thought we have a quick word with David Richards. David, it's I suppose this is motor racing, isn't it? You come here hoping to win 4 championships. Looks like you're going to get 1. Luck just deserting you at the last minute.
Yeah, well, that's how championships go. It's a lot of hard work, and it all hangs on a thread at the last minute. But no, it's still here to support the amateur team now, winning the Drivers' Championship, and that would be great for them. And of course, seeing the Danish car win the AM class here today as well would be a great success for them.
It really has been a season of highs and lows for Aston Martin, hasn't it?
It really has been a tough year. We've had our highs, we've had our very sad moments, and we've had disappointments like today, but compared with life in general, it's not so bad.
But looking forward to 2014, do you expect to see your brand here in the WEC with as many cars again? Is it something you're going to carry on pushing forward with?
Yeah, no, the plan is to come back with a similar level of commitment to next season, 4 cars, and we'll sort of start work on that tomorrow, I guess.
David, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
David Richards, a good friend to us here at RadioLeMans.com, and always making himself available, whether the news is good and there's a smile on the face, or whether it's the other side of the coin. So we have got 4 minutes to go. It's 1 minute and 8 seconds at the head of the field. It's Martin from Platt, 26 from 24, Orica, Morgan and Zytek, 3 different chassis manufacturers in the first 3 places in the P2 category. Ferrari, Porsche, Ferrari, 51, 91 and 71, with 50 seconds between first and second there. So Porsche go through the season with the win at Le Mans, 1 pole here, and Ferrari take the bulk of the championships in WEC. And in AM it's Aston, Ferrari 95, 81 and 61, and that I think is good enough to give 8-star the American team another World Championship for the USA. Good to see Matt Griffin getting on the podium at the end of the season as well. And it's 100
lap, I reckon, John, at the end of this one.
Thank you. And it's 140 days to Silverstone, by the way. Just thought you might want to know that. Just start counting down now. Between now and then, of course, plenty of endurance action on RadioLeMans.com. We've spoken about the Dunlop Dubai 24 hours in January. We're off to Bathurst in February as well, and that is becoming a firm favourite on the calendar. Thoroughly enjoyed our trip down there last year, didn't we, Paul?
Oh, didn't we just? Yes.
You don't want to go there again, though, this next season, do you?
I would love to go there again. I think it's a great event, but it's a reflection of GT3, and I think underlying this type of racing there is a huge interest in GT3 racing, and a different type of endurance racing.
Yeah, I agree. And we are hearing, having it started as a bit of a joke, that Eric Banner and Mark Webber will be taking part in the race. Not next year, but the year after, 2015. Eric Banner, actor and car bonkers he is. And if you've never seen the movie or the DVD, The Beast, go and have a look at it. And Mark Webber, they're good mates. And the strong suspicion now is that after a bit of gentle ribbing on Twitter between the pair of them, 2015 Liqui Moly Bathurst 12 Hours will have Banner and Webber, among others, in a Porsche on the mountain for the 12 Hours. That is over 12 months away. We have 90 seconds left of the 2013 World Championship season, with Sebastian Buemi just soft pedalling a little bit on this lap as he's down at turn number 10. He's got 1 minute and 22 seconds. He may just cross the line to have to go through one more time.
Yes, he will. He's on his penultimate lap at the moment, and what is interesting is that means that Andre Lotterer is going to have to slow his pace just a little bit, or run out of fuel on the slowing down lap. But there's nothing that stops him from running out of fuel on the slowing down lap. But it'll give Audi an idea of just how much fuel, how far they can go on a tank full of fuel, because Andre will get to go round again, but he's only a quarter of the way around the lap, whereas Sebastian is just coming round into the final turn to go on to his last lap now. He's going to go through with about 35 seconds to spare, I think, John. Yep,
comes across the line now because it is the first of the two lines on the pit straight. It's Love the Beast, by the way, the Eric Banner DVD. And don't forget, you can join us at Bathurst and at Sebring and Daytona with Hindy's 100-mile-an-hour tours. That's the only way you can be guaranteed of hearing my voice in the Tusk Series next season. So come with us and enjoy 2 great races in the early part of next year. 3 if you come to Bathurst as well. Link is on the website. Here's the final message from Eduardo Freitas this year.
Leader has entered the final lap.
Go and vote for him on the FIA website, or for Tom Christensen, and let's have a sports car name battling against the Formula 1 and Rally stars. So Sebastian Buemi then, rattly rear end and all, comes down to the last 3 kilometres of the season. The time has expired. We promised you 6 hours and we're already over that. So once again we have over-delivered as Jimmy Bruni gets ready to be crowned Drivers' Champion, which means I would suspect nothing at all to his daughter, who's sitting there with the dead cans on, with the ear defenders on. But Daddy is going to be
She's still asking for Christmas presents.
She's saying, does that mean I get a bigger Christmas present, I think. Does that mean I get the Barbie World Champion with the garage house in it? And well done to Jimmy Bruni. It's been a tough old season for Ferrari, and they haven't had it all their own way. As Buemi then comes across the line, the checkered flag is out. He weaves left and right, and Toyota take the victory at the final round of the season. And finally, the 8 car is getting some love from the racing gods. Sebastian Buemi, along with his teammates Anthony Davidson and Stefan Sarazan, win it. Andre Lotterer still to complete. John Martin goes across the line and wins P2 for the 26G Drive team. What are their plans for next year? Teaming up with AF Corsa, we hear, possibly for a couple of prototypes, depending on what the status of Roman Rusinov is with his gold driver. Bertrand Baguette goes through, and in GTE, and there goes Davide Rigon to win the team's championship for 8 Star. As he goes across the line in front of me now. We're waiting for Nicky Thiem in the number 95 Aston Martin. We're waiting for Tony Vilander in the 51 Ferrari. As we're straining our necks and looking to the right, there's a gaggle of cars coming through, and there is Tony Vilander just behind the Audi, and we're getting an AF Corsa photo finish as they come across the line now, and Tony Vilander wins GTE Pro, and that means that Jimmy Bruni is the champion. Nick Damon down in the pit lane.
Down. Winners, please, taking it from the the praise we received. Anthony, quick word. I think I was actually with you last one at Spa in 11, so perhaps I am your lucky mascot, because I've missed the last couple of rounds, no problems.
Yeah, it's just brilliant to win here today. Great to win for Toyota, first ever race win for them. And yeah, just really overjoyed for the whole team. We worked so hard for this. It's been a pretty tough year. We didn't really start the year with the speed that we needed. And the cars just kept improving all the way through. And we should have won in China. I think everybody could see that. And today was, in a way, you know, I know we had a bit of luck on our, but after what happened in China, I feel it's fully justified.
So you've got about, what, a day to enjoy this, and it's the big reset button for the big changes next year?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, last time I did think about it on my last lap I drove in the car, that this is going to be the last time driving this kind of power plant for this year. It's sad in many ways that we keep getting docked with power and reduced downforce and everything, but...
Let's step down to Jimmy Bruni, the Drivers' Champion, who's with Louise.
Jimmy, you've done it. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was fantastic. Tony did a fantastic job. All the team, I can't believe. I have to say thank you to all the team, and we worked so hard, really.
Is it sad not to share this with Giancarlo?
Yes, yes, but we are all world champion.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, that's one of the good guys winning. All good stuff from Jimmy Bruni. And sorry to have cut you off there, Nick, but I think Ant was winding up anyway and wanted to get one of the world champions. It's a zoo down there in the pit lane as the fireworks head skyward. It's the end of a fantastic season of racing. My thanks to Paul Trustwell, who has put his private life on hold for the last 6 hours, but I know he's got a dinner appointment to go to. Thank you very much, Paul.
It's been a pleasure, John, and thank you for allowing me to join in. And I'm glad that it's all worked. I mean, the technology is still a bit beyond what I can cope with, but or what I can understand or explain to other people. But it does all work, and it's a great way to be able to mix joining you for races and also not have to take too much time off work.
Well, your contribution's invaluable. Thank you very much, Paul. Have a good Christmas and New Year, and we'll see you out in Bahrain in January. In Dubai, rather, in January.
Dubai. You're in Bahrain now.
Yeah, I like it so much I want to come back. Thank you very much, Paul Trustwell, and great input from Paul all through the year, and couldn't have done it without the Alcamel Systems boys. The first and second prototypes are in pit lane. Third will be the 26 G Drive car. That is really good run from those guys. Now you've got to feel a little bit for Rebellion, who are normally there to pick up the pieces when the factory cars go, but they were the first to stumble. It was Toyota number 8 from Audi number 1, 1 minute and 10 at the line, and in third place, winning P2, the 26 Oreca Nissan of the G-Drive team by 1 minute and 10 seconds from Ollie Ply in the Morgan Oak Nissan, the 24 car. And on the podium, Bjorn Verdheim in the 24 Greaves Motorsport car. A great end of the season for them, with John Lancaster coming back to motor racing after some time off, and the Belgian Wolfgang Reed in his debut in prototype racing stands on a World Championship round podium. This will be a day that Wolfie will not forget in a while, and of course he got the Spirit of the Race award, which I'm sure will mean just as much to him. In 9th position overall, Tony Vielander, and the rest of the 51 crew being this weekend Jimmy Bruni took the GTE win by 43 seconds from the 91 Porsche of Jörg Bergmeister, and that confirms Jimmy Bruni as Drivers' Champion. Kamui Kobayashi in third for the 71F Corsa Ferrari means that manufacturer and teams titles in the GTE category goes to Ferrari as well. Let's go down to Louise, who has Sebastian Buemi, gets the cap and the congratulations from his teammates, and Louise Beckett is about to speak to a very happy Toyota driver.
Massive congratulations. What a way to end the season after all that bad luck you've had.
Yeah, we are just delighted, you know. It's been really difficult for us. We came into this season hoping we could fight for